Hey guys, LPS Briley here, and in today's video I just wanted to talk about my most sentimental LPS. So I've been collecting LPS since I was in preschool, so at least, let me think, at least 13, almost 14 years. So over that time I'm bound to get like a bunch of LPS that I'm just super attached to. So I just thought I'd show you guys them and just explain why they're special to me in my collection. Sorry if the camera's moving around a lot. My tripod's been really wobbly lately. But yeah, anyways, let's just jump right into the pets. I will show you them. They're not in any particular order except the last one. So yeah, anyways, here we go. So the first couple I would like to show you are these bears. They don't really have any special meaning together, but they're just some, the bears are one of my favorite LPS molds because I just had a bunch as a kid. So here they all are. This one's name is Cinnamon because he just is super cute and has those kind of colors. This one's named Scar because we always thought that this highlighter stain was like a scar. And this one I honestly don't remember the name of. But yeah, here they all are. They're obviously falling over very easily. Yeah, they're just some of my favorite ones I've held on to over the years. As you can see, like this one's all scratched up, this one's filthy, and this one has dog marks. So they've been very loved. Next up are these two. I just thought I'd show them together because they were both given to me by a friend. This one I will show you first. This one's from a friend that I've known since kindergarten. I still keep in contact with her. She had a few LPS growing up, and we used to play with her with them. And if you guys don't know, my sister LPS Sugar Glider, her and I are identical. So my friend ended up giving my sister and I these two pandas. I don't think we own the one that she gave my sister, but it basically looked just like this one but with blue eyes, and she gave my sister the blue-eyed one and me the green-eyed one because green's my favorite color and blue is hers. So yeah, here's this one. It has a very rusty neck. I've held onto it over the years, and every time I look at it I just think of that friend. And yeah, anyways, it's so cute. I just love the bears, like I've stated many times. This next one is this little dragonfly. This one's name is Rocky. I got this one from a different friend. She was moving away, and I wasn't aware that she liked LPS, but when she was moving away, I went to a little going away party for her, and as a prize for all the kids, she gave a bunch of us new unboxed LPS that she had collected over the years and didn't want to keep with her. So I've always kept this one. I love the dragonflies so much. Their wings always remind me of like the fairies from Tinkerbell for some reason. I think just because they're detailed. Yeah, they're super cute. The dragonflies are just always one of my favorite molds because they're just so interesting and beautiful. So yeah. Next up is these two. These are both from my grandma. I'll talk about this one first. I think I got it when I was maybe 6 years old. It's really dirty now that I'm looking at it. I'll probably have to clean it. I'm sorry guys. It's not my fault. It's my childhood self, okay? But yeah, here's this one. It's this little bunny. I just have a distinct memory of my grandma letting my sister and I like dig through a bin of LPS at the store, and she let us pick out 3. This is the only one we have kept over the years. I think we might own the, no, I don't know. Honestly, yeah, the other 2, I remember what they look like, but they're not really relevant. Yeah, I always like this one because its tooth is yellow, so I used to always think it was a little gold tooth. And then it reminded me of chocolate milk, the colors, so I used to love it growing up. Next one is this one. It was given to me way later on. Actually, I think it was after they stopped making the G2 LPS and they started coming out with the G3. It had been a really long time since my sister and I had gotten new LPS in stores, and I remember my grandma had bought this for us and she kind of forgot to give it to us. And so a little while after they weren't selling G2 in store anymore, she gave it to us, and we were just happy to get LPS again because it had been such a long time. And yeah, this one I always love because it's like has fluffy fur, and it came in like the cutest set. I don't know if I have a picture of it. I'll try to insert one right here. But yeah, anyways, this one's just so adorable. I love all the colors. And to me, this is a guy. Yeah, he's just so adorable. The sheep are one of my favorite molds too. Next up is this one. It's this little sparkly bunny. All of these, I'm sorry, are not in good condition. They're very dirty. I had this one when I was younger, and I actually gave it to a friend because he really liked it when he came over to my house one time, and I regretted it right after I gave it to him. And then I think a year or two later, when I was moving schools, the friend didn't want this one anymore, so he gave it back to my sister and I. So yeah, it was just nice to get it back because I remember crying so hard in my older sister's bed one night, like regretting getting rid of this one because it has the coolest design ever. And I was just so thrilled to get it back. So yeah, I'm never letting this one go again. Okay, next is this one. Like I said, all of these are in bad condition. This one is, I used to have a hamster growing up named Whiskers. I always thought that this one reminded me of him because he was kind of a similar, like, light brown color as him. And so when Whiskers unfortunately passed away, I got attached to this one, but my dog, who's unfortunately no longer around anymore, her name was Sophie, she actually bit the face of this one. And I just remember taking it to my grandma, wanting her to fix it. So yeah, I could probably fix this one if it ever got down to it, but right now, it just stays like that because it's not falling apart. But now that I look at that, it's a lot worse than I thought it was. Yeah, so here's this cute little, fat little hamster. I think that this is actually a guinea pig mold. I'm not sure. The rodents, like the guinea pigs and hamsters and mice, they all confuse me. And I honestly can't tell them apart on LPS molds. Next are these two. They're both school related, so I just thought I'd show them together. First, I'll go through this one because this one's older. I had this one, I think, since I was in first grade, and I just have a very distinct memory of taking it to school with me when I wasn't supposed to and keeping it in my pocket, and my teacher saying something about another student getting in trouble because they had a toy, and I just remember stressing because I knew I had this one in my pocket. But yeah, it's this little pink alligator, which is super cute. I've always liked that he has these little white teeth. They just always reminded me, I don't know, I guess kind of the Tooth Fairy. I don't know, it was just one of those cool things that you like as a kid growing up, and I apparently liked LPS alligator teeth. So yeah, here he is. He's got this cool pink and green color scheme. Yeah, I honestly don't think I own any other alligators, but they're pretty cool. And then the second one I showed is this little monkey. When I was in, I believe, 4th grade, I had a friend, and it was a different friend than the other friends I mentioned, but she knew that my sister and I liked LPS, and so for my birthday one year, she gave my sister and I each McDonald's pets, which I feel like I don't know. We weren't friends through like Lil's Pet Shops. I never had played them with her, but the fact that she knew my sister and I liked LPS and she gave us a McDonald's pet meant a lot to me as a kid. And it was just one of those things that were just super cool. So yeah, here's my little monkey. I think he's so cute, honestly. As far as McDonald's pets goes, this is a pretty good one. Next are these two. They don't really have any fun story with them. They're just cool pets I liked growing up. This one is named Neor. I think I got the name because my sister, I just remember we like playing in the bath, and sorry. This one, his name is Neor because I remember one time playing in the bath with him, and I don't know if it was the tub, like the brand on the plug looked like it said Neor. Who even knows if that's actually what it was, but that's what I thought that it said. So yeah, it's this little anteater. I have no idea how I knew this was an anteater because I don't even know what anteaters look like in real life. But somehow I knew, and Neor was just one of my favorites. He has such a weird side profile though when you look at him. I never noticed that. Oh my gosh. Okay, here's this anteater named Neor. Next is this koala named Yugi. I had a project one year, I think I had to do endangered species, and I did a koala, and I knew that they liked eucalyptus, and since that we called him Yugi. Even though Yugi I feel like is spelled U-G-I, and eucalyptus is like not that. It doesn't have a G in it, but you know, we had the right intention. So yeah, this is Yugi. I honestly don't remember exactly how I got this one, but he has the coolest little design and the cutest nose ever. Like, if you had to pick cutest little Pet Shop nose in history, it would be this guy. And he has little claws and polka dots. So yeah, he was just super cute. So yeah, here's Yugi. Next is this lovely little sheep. I love this one so much. I used to have a pink sheep also that went with her, and they were sisters, but I lost that one sadly over the years. This is probably one of my oldest LPS I own. I have a picture from my 5th birthday party of me holding him, and I did not even know, I knew this one was old, but until I saw that picture a few years ago, I really didn't know that I had held on to this one for so long. And just, this one's one of my favorite LPS I own, probably like top 5 if you had to ask me. So yeah, this one's just so cute. She's so sweet looking, and I just love her so much. I always used to make her and this one like each other. But yeah, anyways, my camera's about to die, so 1 second. Okay, it's fine. I grabbed my other charger or battery. I was using my sister's because mine was at 2 bars, and then I forgot to plug mine in. So hopefully now the one I'm using, which is my battery, has enough. Oh my gosh. Okay. Next one are these two. So like I mentioned earlier in the video, my sister and I are identical, but one thing that's different is that we're actually not twins, we're triplets. So I have a brother who doesn't like LPS. But growing up, do you know how special it was that a toy brand had triplet like stuff that they sold? It was literally the coolest thing ever, like the pet triplets. They're like one of my favorite things in all LPS merchandise, just because I'm a triplet and I'm biased, and I just have so many good memories with these ones. I remember one Christmas, I think it was when the pet triplets were first coming out, my parents bought my sister and I like a few sets. I know for sure we got like the pig set. Bella, what's another set we got?
The hamster one.
The hamster set. Just, I don't even know what else. We have a lot, but...
The bears.
I know, I'm showing the bears.
I can't see.
Okay. I know we had a lot, and I'm pretty sure I still own like the pigs. But the bears were always my favorite because they were technically mine. This one, so these are the only 2 I have from the original set. I honestly don't know what happened to the 3rd one. The triplets broke up, guys. I don't know what happened to the 3rd one. I would like to get it again someday just to complete the set, but I just thought I'd show you these 2. This one I technically think was like the set was mine, but this one was more of my sister's. It was her go-to one to play with, so you know, here it is. This one is my favorite little boy ever. He's so sweet looking. He's in the cutest little stance. I just always love this one laying down. I love his little like paw pads. They're just so cute, and his tongue, and he's just so like cute and fun looking. And this is probably up there with my top 5 favorite LPS, not gonna lie. He's just so sweet, and I have such sentimental attachments. So yeah, whoever decided to make pet triplets at Hasbro, like it was so awesome for me as a kid. And yeah, anyways, so here's these 2. Love the pet triplets. So yeah, hopefully I get the 3rd dark brown bear one day. We will see. Okay, and then the last ones I'm gonna show are these 3. First, I will talk about this one. So I believe it was probably 2014 or 2015. I discovered eBay. I think it was when my dad must have been looking on it and he let me order LPS, which was such a weird thing looking back on. I have no clue how I decided on this one. This was years before I discovered the community. And I decided to buy this little bunny rabbit, and it also came with this like leaf thing. And then unfortunately it also came with, well, not unfortunately, it also came with this deer. That deer, let me tell you, one of my favorite deers ever. I never had a deer LPS growing up, but it was always one of those ones I asked for Christmas. And I loved that deer, and I lost him in the last 2 years. I have no clue where he is. I think I must have lost him taking pictures outside one day. So yeah, I don't want to replace him just because I feel like it's gonna like replay as that scene from Toy Story 3 where Lotso sees his replacement and turns evil. Yeah, Toy Story 3 like made me fear that, so I don't want to get another one of him. But I still have the bunny at least. So yeah, this was my first LPS I bought online, and I just remember like I ordered these and I forgot about them, and then I think it was 2 weeks later or something, my dad pulled me out on the porch and gave me the package, and I was so happy because I forgot I ordered them. And it was just such a nice experience to get G2 LPS again after so many years, because it was after they stopped selling them. So yeah, super cool. My sister wanted me to record. What do you have to say, Belle? Speak loudly.
You could say that that deer was dear to your heart.
You're so stupid.
We're like, I almost interrupted you then, but I didn't want to.
Bella, I am running on low battery, and this is how you choose to use it.
It's my battery.
It's mine. Yours died.
Ugh.
Okay, before I show you guys these two, I just want to mention this one. After I bought that one, I actually ordered this little penguin. I had only one other penguin growing up, so when I saw this one, it was so cool. I just miss that feeling of picking LPS not based off of the popular ones. Like, I just used to love any LPS. And I remember I ordered this cute little penguin, and literally this time I did not forget ordering them. I think every single day after I ordered it, I would ask my dad, did it come in? And he'd be like, no. And I just remember walking down to like the mail room of like the area we were living in, and like checking every single day for this pet until he arrived. And he was so cute. And yeah, anyways, I just wanted to mention this one because I kind of always forget about him, but he's a special one for me also, so yeah. Okay, my camera's about to die, so I'm gonna try to make this quick. These two are like these little spiders we got together. They actually came with this little thing. I love the spiders. LPS growing up. We used to think they were crabs for some reason. I don't know why. This one, as you can see, has pin on his face. But yeah, this one my sister and I actually ordered together. This was the third LPS we ever ordered online. It was very special to us because they were sisters, and so this one's name is Periwinkle and this is Blossom. This was my sister's, this was mine. Shortly after ordering these, I got really attached to them, but I actually ended up moving states. And so this one I forgot to pack with me for like the stuff I wanted like on hand, and so it was packed away for a few months, and I remember being so sad. But yeah, here they are. I love the spiders so much. They're so cute, and yeah, they always hold a special place in my heart because they just reminded me of them. And yeah, I love spiders. And can I just say how pretty this one is? Like, it has like that ombre effect. It's so gorgeous. This one does too, but like this is such a nice shade of pink. But yeah, this one's mine. This is my sister's. So we have Periwinkle and Blossom. Okay, I'm gonna show the last one before my camera dies. And that is this one. Who would have thought? This is my most sentimental LPS. Maybe not my most, I don't know. I guess I have the most attachment to it. So The story of how I got my mascot, Ellie. 2018, I believe it was, when I first discovered LPS Tube. One of the first kind of videos I watched besides Double Trouble was getting LPS at flea markets and yard sales. After we binge watched a bunch of those videos, my sister and I wanted to do that. So one weekend my dad took us around the neighborhood looking for yard sales, and let me tell you, did we underestimate how hard it would be to find LPS at yard sales. We searched all morning, drove around like the whole town, it felt like, and found nothing. Like, we went to yard sales, but there were no LPS, and my sister and I were so sad. My sister was in such a bad mood, and we almost went home. She wanted to go home. And then we were like, I guess we'll stop at this last house, and we pulled up, and they didn't have LPS. It was this mom and her 2 older teenage daughters. And my dad, just on a whim, was like, hey, do you girls have any Lil's Pet Shops? And they looked at each other and were like, we think we do. And they went in their garage. It wasn't even out at the yard sale, but it was this tin that I still own. I'll just insert a picture I find online. It's easier than getting it out. And it was filled with a bunch of LPS. Like a bunch. I think we counted and it was 40. I have never found that many LPS before, and it was such a cool thing to get right when we were getting into the community. It really grew our collection, because before that we didn't have like a whole bunch of LPS, and we had 3 short hair cats in it. We had this one, a gray one, and this other one that my sister used for her first video. But I grew attached to Ellie. It's funny because I'm pretty sure she's one of the more like wanted short hair cats. Like, she's pretty as far as short hair cats go, because you know there's a lot, and there's a lot of pretty ones, but there's a lot that aren't very pretty. And like the whole thing, the 40 LPS, I think it only cost us $15, so she was not expensive at all, which is so awesome. And I just love her. She was one of the last LPS I played like pretend with, because I grew out of that, even though, you know, I make skits and stuff, but that's different. She was, and yeah, my friends used to call her barf face, but that's okay. She moved past that. Now she's the mascot of my channel. Yeah. Anyways, I named her Ellie. I have no clue why. She's just so cute. So yeah, she's my mascot. It kind of worked out that it was a short hair cat, because at that point I knew about like the big 5 pets and I wanted a short hair cat. But I think it honestly was a little more than that. She just happened to be the one I grew attached to in the set. And yeah, she just means a lot to me. I'll be so sad if I ever lose her. Like, basically, when you think about it, she's with me constantly. Like, when I go between houses at my parents', at least the thing I always pack with me. She's been to Vegas with me, and like, honestly, if I go anywhere, I think I'll bring her with me. Or not, we'll see. It kind of depends if I want to keep her safe, like, with my collection. But yeah, she means so much to me, and she's just, like, when I think of her, I just think of my start of my channel and just entering the community, because the community is one of the best things that ever happened to me, honestly. As you guys can probably tell, it's my only hobby I really have. No, I have other hobbies, but it's my main hobby. So yeah, Ellie is just such a special pet to me. So I know a lot of people, when they see a short hair cat mascot, probably think I'm basic, but she's a lot more than that to me. And yeah, anyways, and also she's just adorable. Also, I love that she has green eyes, because green's my favorite color, so it just adds on to it. And she could literally wear anything. She looks so good in all the colors. So yeah, anyways, here's Ellie. My camera is about to die, so let's see if I could film an outro before it dies. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I just wanted to do it to share just special LPS, because there's a lot more to collecting than just rare pets or wanted pets. It has really been a consistent thing in my life for so many years, and I have so many stories with them, and I just love them so much. So yeah, hopefully this video is not too rambly, and yeah, Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you'd like to see more like this, then you could check out the rest of my channel. Anyways, bye guys. Oh no, Ellie. Here is the aftermath of my video.